Dr. Jha, there's been substantial work on a potential pan-coronavirus vaccine, including by Walter Reed scientists. What are you seeing in terms of the data on those clinical trials, and do you think they're promising?
Yeah, so it's a really good question, Michael, and gets at a bit of a broader perspective, right? Which is, again, so we've updated the current vaccines, they're great, but the virus will continue to evolve. That is one thing we know about this virus. And if we really want to get ahead of this virus in a very substantial way, we want to build pan-sarbecovirus vaccines or pan-beta coronavirus vaccines that really will be variant-proof. And there is really good work being done by scientists at within the U.S. government, but also being done in academic labs across the country. And this has been one of the areas where we need congressional funding and support. We have a project that we've described, which really speeds up the availability of those vaccines for the American people. I think in the long run, it's absolutely essential that we develop both pan-sarbecovirus or pan-coronavirus vaccines and mucosal vaccines, because mucosal vaccines are going to be the ones that are really going to block transmission with a very high degree of fidelity and bring the level of infections down. It's going to be very hard to do those things without congressional funding. So one of the things that we have asked Congress for funding for is for support to speed those up, because the science is so promising. And because science is promising, and because it will take many, many years for all those to get developed and come on the market on their own, we think it's a really important role for the government to play in both speeding up the science, speeding up the clinical trials, and then the ones that end up working out and working well, bringing them to market for the American people much more quickly.